The CFMOTO Ibex 450 meets the expectations many adventure ADV riders have been hoping for. While it isn't without some issues, CFMOTO's latest offering delivers the essence of the ADV experience. A motorcycle is rarely the only focus of a two-wheeled adventure. The entire journey, from the terrain to the scenery, becomes part of the experience. Whether navigating tough roads or simply running an errand, a motorcycle is a conduit that allows riders to connect with their surroundings more deeply. CFMOTO has been making waves with its recent motorcycle releases, particularly regarding style, performance, and affordability, attributes not typically linked to Chinese-made bikes. However, just as Japan transformed perceptions of its motorcycles in the past, CFMOTO is intent on changing the narrative surrounding Chinese manufacturers today. Specifications: the Ibex 450 is powered by a 449cc parallel twin engine with 8 inches of adjustable suspension travel on both the front and rear, a 21 18-inch wheel combination, and an appealing price of $6,500. This combination positions it as a strong contender in the lightweight ADV segment. The engine features a 270-degree crank design, offering not only distinctive sound but also power that translates well into traction. Dual counterbalancers reduce vibration for a smoother ride. The 449cc motor has a 72 mm bore and 11.5:1 compression ratio, delivering 44 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 33.5 pound-feet of torque at 6,250 revolutions per minute. Though it won't break speed records, it performs on par with its closest competitor, the KTM 390 Adventure. However, at 425 pounds, the Ibex weighs about 38 pounds more than the KTM. The Ibex has a cable throttle, and its 4.6-gallon fuel tank feeds 234 mm throttle bodies. The chassis includes a bolt-on subframe and down tubes that cradle the engine, making repairs easier if the bike is pushed to its limits. Kayaba supplies the fully adjustable suspension with 8 inches of travel on both ends and over 8.5 inches of ground clearance. The bike's 21 18-inch tubeless, cross-spoked wheels add to its off-road capability. The wheelbase is 59.3 inches with 26 degrees of rake and 4.17 inches of trail. The standard seat height of 32.3 inches can be lowered to 31.5 inches via a two-position shock linkage, and an optional high seat raises it to 34.3 inches. The windscreen is also adjustable with cranks on either side. Technology and features: the Ibex 450 offers limited but sufficient technological features. It comes with a 5-inch TFT display similar to other CFMOTO models, and it can be controlled via a directional pad on the left handlebar. Bluetooth connectivity and over-the-air updates are possible. The bike has switchable traction control and ABS. A dedicated ABS button on the left handlebar can turn off ABS to the rear wheel and disable traction control for off-road mode. These settings can be adjusted on the move or while stationary. Although slightly complex, this functionality adds convenience. Improvements and observations: CFMOTO has consistently improved its motorcycles, with the Ibex 450 being no exception. This progression has been acknowledged by both the company's US counterparts and its engineers in China, who value rider input, leading to swift improvements in quality and functionality. While this provided an enjoyable experience, a more thorough review will be needed for US riders when the bike becomes available in fall 2024. Nevertheless, there was much to learn from this test ride. While the bike's styling and finish were impressive, the low seat height at 32.3 inches seemed designed more for showroom appeal than actual riding comfort. Many riders opted for the taller, 2-inch higher seat, which proved more comfortable for longer rides. The stock seat position bent the knees awkwardly, even for a rider with a 30-inch inseam, and the tall seat felt like it should have been the standard. Adjustable seat heights, however, are common in the adventure bike market, and the Ibex offers 3 options. Performance: on hitting the road, the front brake's lack of feedback became apparent. While there is enough braking power to engage the ABS, the feel was minimal. Similarly, the clutch actuation lacked clear engagement points despite having a light pull. The transmission and slipper clutch, however, were smooth and responsive. Initially, the engine failed to impress, particularly at lower speeds. Sluggish low-end torque and inconsistent fueling were issues when riding through city streets. However, at higher RPM, the engine's smooth power delivery became enjoyable, especially once riding at mid-range power. Despite the slow start, the Ibex 450's engine proved capable and even sounded great, reminiscent of the Yamaha Tenere. Off-road performance. Testing the bike off-road, the Ibex's power delivery became more impressive, especially when drifting through corners. With traction control turned off, the bike was easy to control on the sand, and its smooth power delivery became more noticeable. The CST Ambroa 4 tires, which resemble Pirelli Rally STRs, performed well in this setting. As the day progressed, the earlier doubts began to fade. The Ibex 450 demonstrated impressive handling in sandy conditions, particularly when climbing hills or navigating switchbacks. The bike's engine, once in its power range, provided the necessary torque to keep moving forward, even in challenging terrain. The suspension held up well under rough conditions, offering a smooth and controlled ride. Though the front suspension bottomed out on one occasion, it was likely due to rider error rather than a fault with the bike. Suspension and wheels. One standout feature of the Ibex 450 is its nearly fully adjustable suspension, a rarity in this price range. While the suspension was not heavily adjusted during the ride, its stock settings performed well on both dirt and rocky terrain. The inclusion of cross-spoke tubeless wheels, a feature typically reserved for more expensive adventure bikes, adds to the Ibex's appeal. Although some off-road riders may prefer tubes, most will appreciate the convenience of tubeless tires. Final impressions. Although the ride was primarily off-road, the limited time spent on pavement revealed that the Ibex 450 handles street conditions adequately. Its wide handlebars make it easy to change direction, and the suspension supports the bike well under braking. While the bike may not feel particularly quick to switch from side to side, it remains stable and comfortable on tarmac. By the end of the ride, the Ibex 450 had proven itself as a fun and capable off-road machine. Its specifications, 449cc engine, 8 inches of suspension travel, a 21 to 18-inch wheel combination, and a $6,500 price, check many boxes for adventure riders. While not without its flaws, the Ibex 450 is an impressive addition to CFMOTO's lineup, offering a solid and affordable option in the lightweight ADV market. Only time will tell how well it holds up in real-world use, but the Ibex 450 shows great potential for both off-road enthusiasts and adventure seekers alike. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for new upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.